First things first, I need to get like a studio or something so I'm not just either filming in my basement or my living room, but that's besides the point. So the title has a slight negative connotation where it's like my problem with Lego Star Wars. It's not like I have some major issue with it. My biggest issue is I just don't have time to build it. They have some really great sets that come out and I get them and I'm like, yes, I'm going to do it. And then other sets come out and I struggle with it. And I've got a few struggles with Lego Star Wars. My biggest struggle is that Lego Star Wars sets are absolutely great. And I want to get so many of them because I love the minifigures that I've seen on TV that I grew up watching. But then I get them and I don't ever build them because I've got all these other awesome series that drop. And then they just don't really fit into the Lego city itself. And I know this is a very me issue, but that's kind of where when I'm making content, I'm spending so much time either building a Lego city set or some sort of mock that I end up running out of time to build for Star Wars. And I absolutely love the city. We just got a bunch of these now to put down. The Harry Potter set that is the apartment building complex, I kind of turned it into a mock and built a two-sided complex that actually turned out really good that I was happy with. When I went to pick a brick, I made sure to make that, which is kind of like a courthouse situation. And there is still plenty to build with the city here. The next big step is dusting most of it. And I do put a lot of like Star Wars references in here, right? We've got Darth Vader in there. I'll do a quick little run through of just the other kind of nods that I put into Star Wars. And this isn't to say I don't build Star Wars sets. I do have a lot of Clone Wars stuff because as a kid, I grew up with a bunch of Clone Wars Star Wars coming out. And I've got all the figures there for the droids and everything. I've got a bunch of clone troopers as well. So I've always wanted to build kind of a mock army set of that. I just got to get the time to do it. But here's some of the references in my city to Star Wars. Spider-Man meme, I've got Darth Maul just hanging out here as the other two heroes are there. But yeah, Darth Maul hanging out on the balcony. Anakin ship in there with the 501st. Also just Boba Fett waiting with Han Solo, just waiting for his connecting flight. This one's a bit of the deep cut. Got her in the first Mandalorian sets before she became she who shall not be named, but she's just chilling at the farmer's market. Fett's palace is just hanging out over here. I kind of made it like a very dangerous nightclub you have to get to. And then there's the major Clone Wars nod. Again, like I said, I love the Clone Wars, so I made sure to throw in the 501st with Anakin there. I've got the 212th with Obi-Wan Kenobi. Then I've got Mace Windu with his troop. I'm going to get called out because I can't remember what his troop name is called. Then just some other Star Wars, Clone Wars references. I need to still build another one of those. Got a bunch of the 501st just sets that I still need to build as well. So that's the biggest struggle. I got Palpatine hanging out with the king of the city over there with some shock troopers. It is in the guards form as well, and I've got them up in there. So basically, the biggest struggle is I love Lego Star Wars. I just don't have time to build it because I'm stuck building all this other awesome stuff. Now, there's other complaints that can be made about Lego Star Wars, like pricing, but I would be very hard-pressed to find a Lego series or set that doesn't get called out for pricing anymore because everything is so expensive. But I'm very fortunate enough that I do have the means to get a lot of the sets, and I'm definitely just complaining at this point to just be like, you know, I just really struggle with getting the sets and finding what to do with them, though there is something I can do.
We're gonna get you this time, Boba Fett, even though we're the Empire and this doesn't make sense.
Hey, Jake.
Yeah.
You were supposed to walk the dog like an hour ago. Could you do that?
Yeah. But if there is a reference, you're like, Jake, there is a perfect thing you're missing to throw in the city when it comes to Star Wars, let me know, because I want to put more reference in there. I have a lot of Marvel references and Star Wars references and like other series references like the Disney stuff, even some old SpongeBob sets in there, the Scooby-Doo sets, because those are all my favorites. Let me know, what am I missing? What needs to still go in here to make it even better? Thanks a bunch, guys.